Hi, leaders. Thank you for leading tonight. March 5th. It is our second week in the book of James, so we're focusing on chapter 2. And we'll be talking about faith and deeds. So, walking through the verses, remembering who wrote James, all that kind of good stuff. And then we're going to talk about James, who is fussing at people for saying that they love Jesus and that they are Christians, but they're not acting like Jesus, and the different things. And he calls them specifically out on treating people differently because of their social status or the way they look, things like that. And so you have some activities you can do around that. Additionally, they can act out the verses and things. So it's not actually a whole lot of verses tonight. You can have a lot of conversation around it. The application activities are a little more science project-y, just talking about cause and effect, things that come in, I guess, catalyst-ish of, you become a Christian, you have the Holy Spirit. There are expectations that God is your boss and you should be living differently. And with the Holy Spirit, we have the ability to do that. We can refer back to Sunday's sermon on Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's how I can behave in these ways like Jesus that are beyond me and my human self, because I have his power and the expectations are there. So you have baking soda and vinegar on the plate to drop the colors in and things like that, and talk about what the different things represent, and how in life, like, how can the Holy Spirit help cause change, help you be different than you would normally be. You're going to look at cause and effect, same thing with your ripples in the water and all of that. There is an additional activity, I'll put the link in here, called Corners. And it's just this whole conversation to have with kids. You have this piece of paper, and it's the concept of, if I cut a corner of the paper off, how many corners, I can't cut my paper because I have notes on the other side. How many corners do I have left? I actually have more corners now than I had before. So it doesn't actually cost me to be kind. I don't lose anything by being kind. By giving of myself, the Holy Spirit's going to fill that up, and the Holy Spirit's going to take care of me. I don't have to withhold kindness. I don't have to withhold love. I don't have to withhold grace because I think it's going to cost me something, because the Holy Spirit's going to take care of me. Those corners don't disappear. It actually grows corners. So, that's just that visual for kids that may help it make it a little more concrete. And that's kind of tonight. So I look forward to seeing you and worshiping together.